Hi, my name is Robert Marking, and I would like to take a few minutes just to share with you a few pointers on how to obtain an efficient, low load, light on the line body position for skiing. Now, this efficient body position can be used by a skier who's 6 years old, 10 years old, 15, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70. It is totally duplicatable and can be used by men or women and any skier who wants to ski efficiently. It's very easy to learn, it's very easy to teach and very easy to learn and very easy to perform. There's not a lot of movement with this body position, and with this body position, this efficient body position, a skier will be able to ski more quality sets per week in a stronger position with less fatigue. So I'd like to start right now by talking about this position. Now, in doing so, I put on my vest, I put on my gear, I put my gloves on, so I really get the feel off the water for this position. And real quickly, I'd like to maybe just talk a second about the 100 seconds that you have on the water to basically practice this efficient position, and try to learn it. If you're taking 6 passes a set and about 17 seconds per set, that's 102 seconds that you're actually in the course per day. You're taking 1 set a day. That is not a lot of time to learn this body position, especially when a skier is many times in survival mode. I've shared this training method that a skier can do off the water with skiers down Okehili, and it has had a very positive impact on many skiers' body positions and performances. So real quickly, let's talk about efficient body position. Of course, you always hear talk about stand tall. Okay, talk about getting the elbows locked to the vest. Okay, getting the handle low, shoulders back, chest out, chin down, head level. Now, if you'd take a look at me from the side, you would basically see this position here, okay? With more weight distributed on my back foot. Now in this position, when I get the pull from the boat, the handle's low, it actually drives my hips up and causes me to fall into a stronger and more efficient position, and a faster position cross course. Okay, so let's talk about this real quick. We'll talk about getting locked in behind the boat, ready for your pull out for the gates. Okay, stand tall with more weight distributing your back foot. You basically get the elbows locked to the vest. We have the arms straight, shoulders back, chest out and proud. We got the chin down and we're ready to go. Now, when people hear about getting the elbows to the vest, the biggest misconception is here. Okay, elbows pinned here. No, the elbows are bent. Arms are straight and pressure against the vest. Now the reason I have the vest on is you can actually feel what the vest feels like with the pressure of the arms with this. So off the water, when practicing this, you can feel that pressure and have the muscle memory to reproduce this back on the water. Okay, so here we go. Behind the boat, hips up, chest out, elbows in, standing tall, shoulders back. We actually lean out, pull out for the gates. Chris Parrish points his belly button. Let's just pull out for right now. We come up. You could do the one-hand gate. We're up. Turn in. Now the biggest point I want you to watch here is when you turn the ski in, is feeling the pressure on the vest here, and I lock it. Lock. I bring the handle across into the power triangle, into the handle in the pocket. Lock. Okay? At this position, I consciously flex my abs, engage my core, because now I'm picking the load of the boat. And this is probably the most load that the skier will feel through the entire course is when he comes out of the slow turn into the acceleration phase, is this point right here. And this is where you have to be ready for the load of the boat. So we're here, the weight's distributed on the back of the ski more, the arms are straight, chest is up, and I pick the load up and I go. Okay? I flex and go. I'm across course. I turn off the handle. I pivot. Lock. Bring the handle across. Lock. Lock. And go. Lock. Lock. Flex. And go. Lock. Lock. Flex. Go. Lock, lock, flex, move. Lock, lock, flex, move. Okay? If a skier would practice this, and I would recommend going further each way, for 15 minutes before every day, before every set, you're going to pick this muscle memory quicker. Also, let me ask you, for the world record holder trick skiers and wakeboarders, how much time do they spend off the water, on the trampolines, on dry land, practicing the trick runs? Okay? It's going to be exponentially more than probably the time they spend on the water, I would think. I could be wrong about that. I'm not a trick skier. So this is something very easy to do, and I would suggest for somebody just learning the course, whether they're young or middle-aged or old, getting this efficient body style is critical. Now, some of the things that people do when they're trying to learn this is they bring the elbows in. Men are the worst at pulling on the handle this way to try to gain cross-course speed and angle. Remember, this handle is moving 34 miles an hour down course that way. The only thing I do when I pull on the handle this way is flatten my ski out, make me narrow, and throw me out of body position into the next buoy. So all we can really do is ride the handle, line the line, not in one key thing about this position, locking in, is not adding any extra lean, okay, or load. It's coming through, lock, lock, point, and you don't have any extra load. You carry that, lighten the line all the way through, lock, lock, all the way through, okay? Very critical. Now, one thing about this efficient style, because you're not skiing a wide path, maybe like the West Coast, you're coming into the buoy narrower. By coming to the buoy narrower, that means you're coming in slower. So if you come off the handle too soon into your reaching position, you start feeling the load through the shoulders, which get your butt behind you and get you on the front of the ski, which by the time you finish your turn, it pulls you narrow into the buoy, kills your turning speed. And what happens at the end of the turn, your ski's behind you, your hips behind you, and you're here separated. Okay? So the Bruce Butterfield article on proper handle control is amazing. Staying on the handle, edge change, straight arms. You don't pull yourself in the edge change. Ski through, let the ski cast out here, and then off the handle, as long as you can hold on, you hold on, reach, you're off the handle for a short period of time, the ski's still accelerating, your hips are forward, chest is up, lock in, lock, ski ends up in front of you, go. On the handle, swing, boom, boom, boom. And that's about it for today. The mosquitoes are starting to get me. Thanks.